Tis the year to start. I don't even know where to look. Okay, yeah. Tis the year to start with long form content on YouTube. So I'm gonna talk about a couple of books that I am very excited to read and have already started reading. So the first one is Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdal. I love this man. I love this book. This is the first self-help book I have ever liked in my entire life. That has to say a lot, I feel. Apart from that, I want to read this book. I have some questions for you by Rebecca Mackay. So I heard about this book in 2024. I didn't get to read it because I was a lazy person, but I am gonna try and read it this year. Apart from that, I got this book, Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies, and I'm really into these kind of books because one of my friends gifted me this Woman Who Ran with the Wolves, and ever since I started reading this, I have really started liking this genre. I think it's kind of like a yay, women are so badass genre, and I really love it. And I am a very underconfident person myself, so I think this really helps. It also kind of just helps in general to kind of understand how people are. Okay, everything's falling down, sorry. I got this book, which is the new Delhi Book Club by Radhika Swaroop, and I have made it my job to read more Indian authors this year because I feel, I just feel for some reason Indians को ही Indian authors read करना पसंद नहीं है, which is quite sad. But so yeah, I'm gonna start with this book and then I'm gonna move on to Fool Me Twice by Nona Uppal because I follow Nona on Instagram and she's amazing. So yeah, apart from that, I bought this book because it is the prettiest thing I have ever seen on planet Earth. It is purple and it's called The Best Hex Ever, and that sounds wrong now that I'm actually thinking about it, but it's about magic and it's about a curse and stuff like that. And it says that the fans of the very secret society of irregular witches, which I have read, will really love it. So I think this is a very cute book. Apart from that, I want to read Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood because I bought it last year. I still didn't read it, and Ali Hazelwood is one of my favorite romance authors, so I want to read that. Apart from that, yeah, I want to read this. Okay, so I am one of those people who started Six of Crows and never finished it, and I think admitting this on the internet is scary, but I don't know, I couldn't finish it. I finished like 2-3 chapters and then after that I was like, no. But I don't know why, looking at this book, I just feel that it's going to be very cool and beautiful and mysterious and gothic and atmospheric, very Study of Drowning vibes, but also political for some reason. So I want to read The Familiar, which is also on my TBR currently. And oh yeah, I have already finished reading The Sundown Motel. It was insane. If you all haven't read it, you all should read it. It's so good, but it's very creepy and it is horror meets thriller. So if you get scared easily, don't read it at night because you will stay up for quite some time. The other book that I have already started is All the Lovers in the Night by Miko Kawakami. She writes in such a beautiful, inspired, it feels like a fever dream, and she just writes so it's so melancholic, and there's like a flow to it which is just very, I don't know, it's very magical the way she writes. And so wonderfully sad. Like, that's the only description that comes to mind. I'm halfway through the book, and I have a feeling I'm gonna keep crying like as the book progresses. And I wow, this is my first book by Miko Kawakami, and she's amazing. uh, I also want to read Orbital by Samantha Harvey because it won the Booker Prize, and I love astronaut related stuff. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut for a very long time, so I want to read this. There's no way in hell I could have ever become an astronaut because I get lonely very easily, so that would have been a very big issue. Um, yeah, apart from that, I think The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion is something else that I have started. This January, February, no, sorry, February, this Jan, and the months prior to this, the past 3-4 months have been very difficult for me, and yeah, I'm kind of still getting better and getting used to not being a wreck all the time. So, The Year of Magical Thinking by Joan Didion is basically her experience after her husband dies, and it's about death and illness, and how the world feels empty if that one person is not there with you. And I really, really relate to that right now. Yes, this is the year of sad books, sad book era. But I love the way this is written. I've already started reading this, but I'm a mood reader. I read like 5 books at one time, and then it takes me a year to complete all of them. But I don't know, this book is like a warm hug from someone who understands how lonely it is, like how, even for that matter, even All the Lovers in the Night, it's so it's like a hug for all the people who feel so lost and just devastated and lonely in this extremely big world, which is, you know, how I feel on most days. So yeah, this genre is really making me feel good right now in a weird way. Another book that I really want to finish reading finally is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. As I said, sad books era. And one of my friends has written this poetry book called Solace and Stanza. Her name is Priyanka Dhruv, and she's amazing. I've seen her perform, and I really want to finish reading this. This is a small book, so I will finish it in no time. And I've already read a couple of poems, and it's just there's so much of emotional turmoil and depth and beauty and anguish at the same time. And I think art is, a lot of that. So yeah, we're all artists here. Okay, so I think that's it. That's for my first long form video of 2025. I hope you'll like that. And now my books are just everywhere on my bed, and my mom is gonna scream at me if I don't clean it up. So yeah, okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye.